What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, we're creating a cartoon illustration of Puss in Boots. Let's begin today's lesson in the center of our page with the top edge of the eyes. We're going to leave a gap in the center. Let's start over on the left side. We're going to draw a curve that goes up. And we'll bend that out towards the side. Let's line this up over on the right and do the same thing. Going up and then bending that out. Now from the outside, we're going to draw the bottom of the eye and just tuck that in underneath this line. So let's start back on the left. Come down, round out the eye, and just tuck that up underneath. Now I want to tuck the pupils underneath the eyelid. Starting at the top on the left, draw a circle. Going all the way around, come down, and just tuck that in on the inside. And do the same thing on the right. Let's add a small highlight circle on the top of each pupil. And then we'll fill in the bottom of the pupils in black, going around that highlight. Now from here, we're going to move down and draw on the top edge of the nose. In the center, let's curve this up and then down toward the left. Go back to the center, go up and down towards the right. And we'll just angle this down and then in towards the middle. Let's add two small half circles on the side and just fill those in black for the nostrils. And then from the top corners of the nose, we're going to curve the muzzle going all the way around and then back up in the center. So we'll start with the left. Going around, down, and just pull that up. Let's draw on the chin. From the bottom of the muzzle, curve this down and then in toward the center point. Now from here, we're going to move up and draw the bottom edge of the hat. Let's start all the way over on the left side. Just going to curve the hat coming down, just on top of the eyes, go across, just go out a little bit on the right. Now I tuck the head in underneath the hat. From the top corner of the eye, let's step out, curve the head going all the way around, come down, and we'll just tuck that in underneath the chin. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going out, come down, and then bend that in. Now we're going to curl the hat up on the right side. So starting right in the middle, just going to bend this out, and then go up, round out the hat brim, come all the way around, and then down on the right. Let's tuck this back in underneath the head. Come down, round this out, and pull that in. Now I'm going to place the top of the hat on top of the brim. Let's line up with the side of the head, step up, curve the hat coming down, and then in behind the hat brim. Over on the left, angle this up towards the top. Let's round out the top of the hat and then bring that down on the right side. Let's add a trim along the bottom. Stepping up, we'll follow that same curve going across. Now on the left side, I'm just going to bend the back of the hat brim coming in and then up. Let's add a small feather on the top right. Starting up here, going up, I just want to bend that down towards the side. Let's add a point going up and in. Add another point coming down and then back up. Just add one more towards the inside. Now let's go back and add some whiskers. We're going to start on the left side on the muzzle, curve this out and down, step down, and add another one. Let's add the cape across the neck. Starting over on the left, bend this down and then in towards the middle. Go out and up towards the right. And then in the center, draw a small circle. Now you want to work our way down the side of the body. Let's start over on the left side, curve this out and then down towards the hip. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. Let's connect the hips with a curve for the bottom edge of the belt. Now on the left side, we're going to step back up, draw the top of the belt, going across. Let's leave a large gap in the center and draw two lines, one on the left and one on the right. Let's trace the buckle along the inside. Now we want to add a patch in the center of the body, starting underneath the cape, curve this out, and then down on top of the belt on the left and right side. Now I'm going to come down and draw a half oval, going down the middle, and bend that back up. Underneath that half oval, let's add a curve going up and then down. And then on the left side, draw a straight angle line coming down and out towards the boot. From here, it's going to curve the boot going up, and we'll bend that out. And then we'll go back up to the hips and draw the outside of the leg, going out and then down, leaving a little overlap on the outside of the boot. Now we're going to work our way along that thick cuff. Starting from these 2 points, draw a straight line coming down. And then on the outside, we're just going to angle this down and out. Let's connect these 2 points with an angled line. And we'll trace this line along the top for trim. Now from the inside of the boot cuff, let's step out, draw 2 straight angled lines coming down and out towards the heels. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left heel, curve the foot, coming down and then up. Now on the left side, we're going to round out the top of the foot, going up. We'll bend that down, aiming towards the heel, leaving a gap on the inside. From the outside corner of the cuff, let's step in, draw a straight angle line coming down on top of the foot. Now let's add a thick sole along the bottom. We want to take this curve, step up, and just trace that across on both sides. Now I'm going to go back up to the top and draw the left arm holding the sword. Let's start underneath the cape, curve the arm coming down, and then out towards the wrist. And then from the wrist, we'll curve the thumb going up, and then down. Round out the thumb, and bend that back up. Let's add 3 fingers along the outside. Start from the side of the thumb, start with a half oval, going out and then in. Step down, draw another oval going up underneath the thumb. And we'll do that one more time. Now I want to draw the bottom of the handle coming down underneath the bottom finger. So I'm just going to angle these down with 2 lines, close off the bottom. Let's go to the top finger, draw a straight line going across. Now on the side of the thumb, draw a short line going out. And I'll connect the ends with a half circle. Now let's draw on the sword. From the top, draw a straight line going up towards the tip. Now I'm just going to taper it so it gets wider as it comes back in. Let's go back to the bottom finger, curve the palm coming in, and then up, step down, curve the arm coming in and up towards the side of the body. Let's add a patch across the wrist. Starting up here, step in, curve around, and then out. Now we're going to move over and place the right arm on the hip. So let's line up the top of the arm, bend this out, and then down towards the elbow, come down, and then in. And I'll wrap 3 fingers along the outside. Stepping out, come around, in towards the body, and bend that back out. Come down, draw the second finger, move up, draw the third finger going up, and bending that out, aiming towards the elbow. Now inside this gap, draw a short angled line, and then just like we did on the left side, we're just going to separate the wrist with a curve. Let's draw that cape in behind the body, swinging out towards the right. So we'll start underneath the forearm, bend this down, and then out, curve this back down, and then in towards the side of the leg. And then over on the left side, we're going to draw on the tail. Starting from the hip, bend this down and out, and then just curve that back in. let's round out the end of the tail. And it'll follow that same curve going along the bottom and then back in. Let's add some stripes to the tail. Starting from the bottom, goes down and then up. And you step up and just repeat this all the way up to the top of the tail. Let's finish off by signing our art and adding a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how we draw Puss in Boots. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.